Yeah, so that'll work. You're live, Arthur.
Hello. What's up? We're just getting going here.
How much sugar do you like in your coffee?
2.
All right, I'll make it for you.
Nick's making my coffee because he's amazing.
I'm a good husband. To this musical marriage.
Yeah. So.
You take a little cream?
Yes, thank you, honey.
How brown do you like it? Just like.
Just think of the Mississippi River.
I always do. I always do.
Yeah. So yeah. But not in major metropolitan areas. We're talking down the road.
Oh, we're talking the Delta, not the Delta, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I have another pen too.
Hey, everybody. I don't know if anybody's here. Oh, there's people here. Awesome.
People popping in?
Yeah. All right. Today's You Have Until Lunch session is brought to you by Little Sebastian. He was a good horse.
Never forget.
Never forget. So before we get going, we're going to just wanted to talk about this whole format. We're basically, the idea is that we're going to write a song before lunch. Hence the idea or the name, You Have Until Lunch. So we're kind of like taking this songwriting session and condensing it just so people can watch. Because sometimes songs end up taking days, years, all that, and we don't have a photo, documentary crew to follow us. But so we wanted to kind of condense the time. Hey, Jennifer Bast. Yeah, we're excited too. So anyway, we're just going to go for this. There's not going to be much kind of like chatting or whatever, but feel free to just kind of like put it on the TV or your computer and have it playing or whatever. But by the end, by 12 noon, we're going to write it. We're going to have a song.
We're going to have a song, for better or for worse.
Yes. Who knows what it'll be like. We've already said that it can't be about the coronavirus, but maybe not.
I'm just posting about it.
Okay, awesome. So we're just going to write, and at 12 noon, like we said, we'll have a song. And then for patrons and my Patreon, if you go to patreon.com/ArthurAlligood, I have a feature. It's called You Have Until Lunch. And so you'll be able to get a demo recording of the song that we come up with here. So I think that's pretty cool. And we're going to do a bunch of sessions coming up this year. People like Krista Wells, Julie Lee.
Smash Mouth.
Yeah, we're still waiting on Smash Mouth. They just won't email me back. I'm kind of mad, but it's okay.
Did you email smashmouth@aol.juno.net?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good.
All right.
That's very
Yeah, but was it .com or .net?
People. Juno.net.
Oh, I did .com. That's probably why I'm not here.
Oh, man.
All right.
.edu. Smashmouth.edu.
Yeah. All right. Welcome to You Have Until Lunch. Awesome.
Right. Yeah, 4 viewers.
Awesome.
More will join in. It's fine.
Let me get my capo.
Get that capo.
Yeah, and please share with people on Facebook. We'd love for our audience to grow here.
I'm 2.5 steps down. What are you?
I'm just regular.
Okay, cool. I'll just capo it up. That'd be good.
All right. So
let's spin this around. What's up?
Last night I told you when I came over that I could not sleep at all.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that I was sitting up freaking out about the coronavirus or anything. Maybe there was just like tension and anxiety that I didn't know was there. Mm-hmm. And so I went to sleep and then I woke up and I just could not, it's like I could not power down at all. like
Your brain was awake.
my brain was awake, and I was like trying, like, I don't know if you do this, but like I start to have ideas about maybe songs or stuff I want to write, and then I just cannot shut it off.
Yeah.
And I unplug my phone. I try to distance myself from anything like
'cause
electronics.
anything that will like keep lighting it up.
And I just couldn't, and then this big, freak out with this virus. And so it just feels like everything's falling apart. And it feels like, well, what was it like when we weren't in panic? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like trying to go back, like, how do we get, like, in the midst of all this, how do we, like, preserve the center, like, so
That's the big question. Well, I mean, think about like 100, 200 years ago when information moved slowly and people thought war was on and they could die at any second.
Yeah.
And, they would find out in 2 weeks after the war ended that the last 2 weeks they didn't need to be scared. The information just travels so quickly now and almost too much because we are so over freaked out.
Yeah.
And it's even the program running in the back of our minds that we can't get to sleep,
Yeah. All right. You just said program, the slower the information, the stuff that we've never, like, that years ago you wouldn't even have.
We've kind of over. Evolution hasn't caught up yet to the speed that our brains like take in information.
Yeah.
We don't know, so we have it all, but we don't know what to do with it. So we're just like juggling. It's like you walk into a room and people throw plates and knives at you. You're like, here, juggle this, and you're like, you're freaking out.
Yeah.
It's just overwhelming. What
were you just playing? All these plays.
Like, how do we get back to rest? Like, how do you get to rest when? What's the kind of anchor are you thinking? Like,
I don't know. Like, how do you? Because I heard this quote recently. This guy was talking about contemplation in the world, and he was saying it'd be one thing if we were asked to live simply in a simple world, but we're asked to live simply in a very, very complex world.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think the rest I'm thinking about is returning to a simplicity of, like, it's not total freak out, but it's not like, it's still facing the facts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's still looking yourself in the mirror and seeing the truth, but it's not going, what the?
Yeah, freaking out.
Yeah. But, I don't know, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I honestly, all the phrases,
the mind's eye,
the hurricane or something.
Well, and that kind of works too, because mind's eye projects to, like, it's what mind's eye is what we're making up, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what a lot of this is we're not freaking out about what's actually happening. Our mind is going nuts with all the possible scenarios and trying to prepare ourselves for all of them so we're not surprised by them. It's a survivalist tactic.
Yeah.
So the mind's eye is that, like, thing that is built into our biology to save us. Yeah. But right now we have an overabundance of possible, like, tragedy scenarios, and we're trying to. Where's the rest in that? Where's the capital R rest?
Well, I just said it for, like, when the mind is clouded, you start listening to the mind's eye or something like that. See if you can come up with a melody. Like that. rise in the storm. So let's do that. We're gonna say in the mountains of the hurricane. That could be the chorus. Throw down the information. Just give me what I'm writing that down. Do you like that?
Yeah.
Slow down the information.
I've got all the facts and
Oh, yes!
so on the inside I find salvation. I don't know. Oh, the line of gold. Something. Slow down the information. Got all the facts I need.
Almost like that, to me, it feels like a relationship.
Yeah.
Like maybe like I hear all you're going through, but like my love for you is like I need you to know that you're enough, and like.
Well, we confuse information with facts. Like just, you know what I mean? Just because we get, just because somebody is telling us like what's going on in their brain at the time doesn't mean that that's the truth. It's just, it's just somewhere in the process of the, it's just like we're all doing this thing where we're flailing trying to figure it out. So like, slow down the information. I got all the facts I need.
I feel like it's talking into a person saying like, I see you, I know you, I know who you are, like all this other stuff.
You don't have to explain yourself anymore.
No, I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, you know that. Like, you don't have to.
That could be the next line. So down the information. I've got all the facts I need. You don't have to.
No need for explanation.
Oh yes.
No need for explanation.
No need for an explanation.
Something like you're here. Something like need could rhyme with C. Like you're here and your wife just wrote, I see you. I see you.
I see you too. Love you, Tiffany. All right, slow down the information. I got all the facts. Need explanation when you're here with me.
Yeah.
You like that?
Or just be here with me.
Just be
here with me. Because we've overcomplicated it, so like slowed. Oh my god, that's great. Okay.
Hey, just to let you guys know, this is our first co-write. This is ridiculous. We should have been writing together like 20 years ago.
Not 20, but
like a long time ago.
Yeah, we met there.
To me, even though I feel like it wants to keep going, like what if we go to some chorus that like just like some hooky like it's been here with me. Something like that.
Ooh, yeah.
So down the information. I got all the facts I need. No need for explanation. Just be. Maybe it needs to go to another.
Something, either a pre-chorus or that again.
Yeah, I think it needs to. That circular feels like.
Yeah, it needs one more thing.
I know you're feeling heavy. Is that?
No.
I feel.
I know. I see your holding.
I see.
Yeah, it's like I see you're holding on.
I see what you're holding. Lord, let it be. Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like, I see what you're holding.
I see what you're holding. Trying to figure out how to give it more
I see
context. Or information.
caring.
I see you caring. What are we trying to say with this next part?
I think it's like
With that
it's
word?
starting to go, hey, I'm seeing what's going on here, and then like going to the chorus, being like, this is what I see in you.
Mm-hmm.
So saying like, I see what you're going through. So this next part will be, I see what you're going through, and the chorus goes, this is what I've always seen in you.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, what if that part is it? This is what I've always seen in you is the next part of the verse, and the chorus is something like, "Let's," because we talked about initially that place of rest.
Yeah.
Like, let's shut it all down. Let's like shut it down together so we can and find that place of rest.
Yeah.
And you're that for me. Like you're that
Yeah.
place of rest for me. Like the right person is like calming. You know,
Yeah. You could change it.
Something like that where it's, I don't know, like
Okay.
the crux of the song is like we're seeking rest. Our minds, everything externally and internally is telling us to engage and light up, whether it's for survival or advertising.
Yeah.
I got it too.
What about, I see where you're going, or something like, I won't go back to holding, but I think there's a better way to say that. I see where you're going. I see the world you're holding.
Oh yeah. It was never yours to hold.
Or never yours to keep, or something like that.
Uh-huh.
I see that it was never yours to keep.
Yeah, like the taking on too much.
Yeah. I see the world you're holding. It was never your, or I see the way.
I see the world you're holding, but it was never yours to keep.
I don't know if keep to. I like it.
The stories that you told me.
Well, I like that. I'm writing that down.
Without figuring out the ending. Something like.
Yeah.
Is this when we do drugs to figure out the rest? We're gonna take a quick break.
If there are connection problems, it's freezing and not during the moments when y'all stop to think. Okay.
I don't know. Can y'all hear us? Are we just hanging out without anybody else here? I mean, I don't know how to fix the connection problem.
I don't either.
Because it's just the Wi-Fi is just going to be
his
body from time to time. It's a new computer, so.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna just keep going. Sorry if the connection is not the best. Not really sure. This is kind of trial and error for us.
I mean, if you wanted to throw it up on like Instagram Live too for an alternate feed or something, I don't really know.
Yeah. If
that's something you'd be interested in doing.
How long? Okay. Okay. All right, we're going to try to throw it up on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll be able to watch too. So that'll be an alternate.
If there's like connection issues, people can.
Yeah.
We don't want people to miss the brilliance.
Yeah. I'm liking this first verse.
Yeah.
Hey everybody. The YouTube link for You Have Until Lunch is up, but we've got this as an alternate place to watch. Apparently the YouTube is kind of messing up. So
Let's type this in.
anyway, we're gonna put the link.
Or I'll just say if the feed
Yeah.
is spotty, we are also live on Instagram at Arthur. Is it just Alligator or V
Arthur V. Alligator.
on Instagram?
No, it's just Arthur, I think. I'm sorry. I'm really good at
Yeah,
social media. All right. So those of us who are just joining us on Instagram, we'll play you what we've got so far. The idea is that we have to write a song by lunch. So it's 11 o'clock. Or 10:56.
I gotta be at the Bob Evans at 11:05. I ate early. Teresa will be waiting for me.
How bad?
The only way I drink it.
I love that there's a guy just sitting around. His name's Bob Evans.
Yeah, he's raking in the money from all the people that are probably going to die from coronavirus.
Okay. All right, let's play what we got. Slow down the information. I got all the facts I need. No need for explanation. Just be here. What if it's like, I've heard all the stories?
What's something that's the opposite of stars? Like your triumphs and
Your lost hopes and dreams, your
because stars and dreams are kind of the same thing. So like,
your I've heard all your stories. We're gonna do grief.
I've heard all your stories, and you're stronger than you think. What if there's? Is that something? Is this going to a good place?
Right, let's say, I've heard all your stories. You're stronger than you think. My mind's exploding right now.
Hardy's. Carl's Jr. on the West Coast.
I've heard all the stories.
You're stronger than
You're stronger than you think. So this could be entering into the whole like
because we're leading to like
rest. Right?
yes.
I've heard all your stories.
We can even flip it back to first person. Then you think.
Okay.
Because I've had my share of
Trouble.
yeah, or burdens, or I've had my share of.
I've walked something wrong.
I've walked my share of highways.
Broken highways.
Yeah.
I've heard all your stories, and you're stronger than you think. Just to link it back. Heard all your stories, and you're stronger than you think. I've had my share of dark. Something.
Yeah. So and then it can like say that placeholder, and then it can go into the so let's get out. I think we like let's give ourselves permission to rest, to shut it down. So like, the chorus can kind of hit those kind of things.
What if it's like let's get out of our heads.
Yeah. Well, okay. I've had a song idea I've been sitting on for a long time, and I haven't done anything with it. Maybe it can work here.
Okay.
Where it's You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, is there a way we can get out before can we almost like we're cutting it around at like 4 a.m. before
Yeah.
our troubles are sleeping in the next room, like a beast, like a monster. I'm like, can we sneak out before it knows it's gone? Like, how can we escape? How can we rest? How can we like
Okay.
decompress?
I like that.
That could be like a chorus. Like,
Yeah. All right. So
I don't know. I'm throwing that out there. Feel free to say no.
I'm gonna say I like the let's get out for sure.
Yeah.
Let's do the slow down the information. I've got all the facts I need. No need for explanation. Just be here with me. I've heard all your stories, and you're stronger than you think. 'Cause I've worked it. I've had those sleepless nights that have pushed me. What if it's like I've had the same trouble, or like making it like where this person like immediately doesn't feel alone.
Mhm.
Like I'm like I've been there too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the empathy. I've heard all your stories, and you're stronger than you think.
I've had the same questions, or I've like asked myself the same things, or something like I've struggled with this as well. What is that? What's a way to say that?
Ooh, I've lived these same questions. You know, like the whole like was the guy that he's a poet, and he talks about how like these are questions you're gonna have to live.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I've lived these same questions, or I've lived these same sorrows.
Yeah, you're not alone in your. What do you mean?
Like I said, I've heard all your stories, and you're stronger than you think.
What if that's the last line? What if we move this down and start with something da 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 da?
Okay.
I've heard and end with like I don't know.
Stronger
Than you think.
Oh yeah. Let's go out. Let's get out of our heads.
Somewhere there's a place where we can find rest. Some kind of like I don't know what that chorus needs to be. I don't know. Sometimes when you move stuff around, it shakes it up.
Yeah. So all right, we'll keep that for the bottom two,
mm-hmm.
And then so it'd be coming out of just be here with me.
So I've had my share. So you know, I want to like make sure there's the knowing of the first and second struggling with the same things because we've shared that with each other.
Yeah.
So this is like the rest that we're seeking is both earned because we both have signed off on each other's like, oh my gosh, I understand, I get you too.
Yeah.
So
just be here with me. The trouble. I know. Okay, so what if it was like what if it says like I know a mind in trouble, or I know it like I know it when I see it that someone's been through something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, I know that kind of trouble. Something. I know I heard all your stories.
Let's get out of our heads
and scared.
Yeah.
Our heads. Mm-hmm. So slow down the information. I got all the facts I need. No need for explanation. Just be here with me. I've heard. I see. I see the road. What about it's like I see the I know the road you're walking, or like just be here. I know the road you're walking. I know I've been there.
We're circling it. It's right there.
Yeah. There's only enough to be. Let's it's like we don't have to look for it. It's here. So we don't have to look for peace. We don't have to do
We
something to go
create
get
it.
it. Like it's right
Yeah.
here. So yeah, what
There could even be a little bit of that, like what you were doing, could be like a little pre-chorus or something.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Just to mix up the,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a place to rest our heads.
What if it's like let's get out of our heads? Like we each other, that each of these people have the key
Mm-hmm.
to do that. Like they're being together in their presence, it unlocks that kind of peace in each other.
Yeah.
So it's like you got the key and I got yours, or something like that. You know, like
Because you shared you with me, I'll share with you the things that you forget about yourself. Like that key, like, oh, I have this. You gave this to me for safekeeping.
Yeah.
Don't forget. Yeah. What if like because rest your heads and rest in your head. Like rest your head is like a thing. Like let's find the rest in our heads.
Ooh, I like that.
That's
something
that plays with the.
What was it? Would you say?
That could be the hook, you know. Like,
yeah,
I think the name of the damn song.
Yeah. So then, like, I think I like the second verse.
Or sorry. Oh, what if it's like, let's take care of each other. Let's remember our truth. Let's do this, and then it's like, because that inner piece,
like that.
We have to have inner peace before we can have outer peace. So there's that like,
okay,
let's find the rest. Like, almost like let's open up the windows and air out this space and like, let's remember, you know, what the world wants us to forget. You know?
What if we start the second verse with, because I feel like, I don't know, how I work sometimes. It's like if I keep going down the road, I come back, you know? So
turn off the DSL. Age, sex, and location.
But I think like that being like an anchor, slow down the information for the verses. Yeah. I like that a lot. Honey, you're all I need, or something like to twist it, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
let's remind each other. Let's remind what we soon forgot. Let's remind us. Let's remind things that. Let's remind each other. Let's remind each other the things we forgot. Let's find the rest inside our heads. I don't know.
Each other the things.
Let's let's open the window. Let's open the doors and let the lies air out.
Okay.
Something like that. Let's open the doors, let the lies air out. Let's like clear out the dust that are on the skeletons in our closet. Like this whole let's we're all gunked up from all of this information coming at us. We need to let's clear space, let's find that rest. And because of the vulnerability we've shared with each other, we know what that is with each other. Yeah. All right, cool. Song's written. Thanks, guys. That's fun.
Okay. All right. Let's play what we got.
Okay.
So now the information, I got all the facts I need. No need for explanation. Just be here with me. You're stronger than anything, and you remind me what I forgot that I've been. You remind me.
Something like you tell me of the things that I've been through too that I so easily forget because I've shared that with you without saying like I've been there too. There's like a way to say that where it's like, oh, you're so good to remind me of the things I've been through.
What about you remind me of the battles?
You remind me
the
of
fight. You remind me
stronger than what's the line before it?
I've heard all your stories, and you're stronger than.
Yeah, you remind me of what's important.
Of what's important. Ooh. You man, I've heard all your stories, and you're stronger than anything. You remind me what's important. Was the fight you bring, or something like
Seen.
remind me
All the things I've seen. Remind me what's important and all the things I've seen, or something like that. It's like
important.
I'm trying to. How do you convey like I've been through it too, or like
You remind me what's important. The road. The road's worth walking, or the. It's important. So I know the story, and it's stronger than you think.
yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna put that down for now. If you want to change it.
yeah.
This life can bring, and then into the chorus.
We're both doing the hard.
Sorry.
Life can bring. Let's get out of our heads for a minute. Let's open the doors and clean out the city. We'll find our way to find
All right.
all the rest inside our heads. Not that.
Yeah. Let's get
I'm
out
summoning my petty.
of. I love it.
Let's get out.
Let's get out of our heads.
Let's get out of our heads for a minute. Remind ourselves what.
I wonder if we should say remind, because like we said remind before.
Okay.
Like remember something.
Yeah. Let's get out of our heads for a minute. I like the idea of like cleaning out the house. Like, you know, and like when you dust, you're supposed to like open windows and doors and stuff and like just like let the stuff go. Like let's get out of our heads for a minute.
Let it go. Fight. There is something.
Let's get out of our heads.
You almost
isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a little cheesy.
Open
On the
the
nose.
yeah. Open the
doors and the windows. There's a minute.
let the breeze in or something.
In it. We're on a minute. Spend it.
Let's get out of here for a minute. Open the doors.
Bennett.
Let's get out of our heads for a minute.
Cause we've been
What?
Open the doors and let the light shine in. Let's let the light shine in. Like open the windows. Open the window. Let's open the doors. Let the light
On in so let's get out of here for funny. Baby, there's a beast inside our heads.
Yeah, cause it's been hard. Instead, let's get the rest inside our hands. Oh, let's find the rest inside our hands. Something like that. Let's get out of our heads for a minute. Open the doors and let's shine on in. Yeah. We can we can let it go. Yeah. Find the rest inside. Or something, even something like, we can let it go. The world.
Let it go.
We can let it go. The world.
Oh, let the world keep on spinning or something like that.
Oh,
Do you like that?
oh.
Is that cheesy?
No, it's a great pop.
Can let it go.
Let it go.
Let the world
keep on spinning while we find the rest inside our
world.
All the rest inside.
Ooh, I like it.
That's
Yes. All right.
Let's see.
Let's get out of our heads for a minute. Open the doors, let the light shine on you. We can let it go. The world keep on spinning. Find the rest inside.
World keep on spinning while we find. Keep on spinning.
What if it's just let's find the rest inside?
Let's find the rest inside our heads.
Or we'll find
the rest inside our heads. DTL, y'all. We wrote a chorus.
The rest inside our heads, which is so funny because where this is going is not where I thought it was going.
Really? I love that when that happens.
Yeah, all right.
It's an anthem now.
I love it. How's the verse go? Let's start. What was it?
It's good thing we have it recorded.
Yeah.
Slow down, information. I've got all the facts I need. No need for explanation. Just be here with me. I've heard all your stories, and you're stronger than you think. Let's remind each other. You remind me what's important, what this life can bring. Yeah, what this life can bring.
Yeah.
Open the doors, let the light shine on you. Let it go. World keeps on spinning. We'll find rest inside our heads. We'll find the rest inside our heads. Sing on that. Slow down, information. You want to go back to the kind of like slow down the information?
I think it should be.
Let's slow down the information. Get all of our
And do a shortened verse.
Yeah, always
Yes.
second verse
Yes.
shorter than the first.
Slow down the.
Don't bore us, get to the chorus. Tom Petty, man.
Heck yeah. That's my motto. It's gonna be on my tombstone. Slow down the information. Something. Do you like the phone and home?
Yeah,
Rhyme?
phone and home.
Slow down the information.
Slow down the information. Let
Something.
just like let like almost like
It's like we're watching a movie. Silence your phones.
yeah.
No, that's stupid. Slow down the information in your phone.
I like the phone and home thing needs to
Turn off. Slow down the information. We can turn off our phones, or
Yeah.
that's kind of condescending. Slow down the information.
which is right up my alley.
Slow down the information. Let's just turn off our phones.
Should be just as simple as that.
Yeah.
Let's turn off the phones. Or just let's turn off the phone.
Let's turn off the phone. Or I almost want to go back to the 80s and leave the phone off the hook or something.
Yeah.
Let's turn off our phones.
Let's turn off our phones.
Phones.
There's nothing that they can tell us.
Nothing.
Because we're something like so
Nothing they can tell us.
there's no comfort they can bring us because we're already home.
I almost said a curse word.
There's no comfort they can give us because we're already home.
Grey's Anatomy. You have your next song. Nothing. What was
There's no
the one you said?
comfort
No
they
comfort.
can bring us or give us
No comfort they can give us.
Give
I like
us.
that. They can give us.
because we're already home.
Give us. Cause we're already home.
All
right.
So let's get out of our heads for a minute. Open the doors, let the light shine on it. We can let it go. Let the world keep on spinning. Find the rest inside our heads. We'll find the rest inside our heads. Oh.
I think we should go minor there.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
You want to do a bridge that keeps building?
So let's get out of our heads for a minute. Open the doors, let the light shine on it. We can let it go, let the world keep on spinning. Find the rest inside our heads. We'll find the rest inside our heads. Rest inside our heads. We'll find the rest inside our heads. All right, we just wrote it. Hey, whatever you're doing was amazing. All right.
I love a good chorus at the end that keeps sailing, and then there's like a counter
Yeah.
thing like underneath it.
Okay, and now
It's
we've
like
got
that
to.
expectation. Bruce Springsteen said, "If you want to write a good song that resonates, the verses are the blues, the chorus is the gospel." That's
Yeah.
exactly what we just did.
Yeah. And the bridge is just
The bridge is
a gateway to the chorus.
Pretty much.
The gospel.
The bridge is literally
The
a
chorus.
bridge. The bridge is the altar call. Kinda.
All right, so.
4 choruses. What's it?
When the darkness closes and something like when it all comes
Yeah.
back after this moment's over.
Yeah.
Or it's
As
like
the darkness closes in, I'll be stronger.
and you and I forget.
Yeah.
We forget that
On
we can
those
still
days.
do this.
Yeah. When the darkness closes in, darling, don't forget.
Yeah, I like that. When the darkness closes in,
There's always a place to go.
darling. When the darkness closes in, darling, don't forget.
Let me get the computer charger. Keep going.
Okay.
When the darkness closes in.
All right, just so you know, this is what songwriting lyrics look like. It looks like hieroglyphics.
You guys are gonna feel real foolish when you realize that we wrote this song last night and we're just pretending to write it now.
That's a lie. And the darkness closes in. Darling, don't forget.
There's a place that we can go, or something like.
We got the lemon head stuck in my head. Where I can go to be alone. All right, when the darkness closes in, darling, don't forget.
In the dark. Is there a way to say darkness closes in that's a little bit more specific?
Uh-huh.
Let me see if I can think of an example. Just something that's like when this all comes rushing back because we have to enter back into. Because darkness closes in is good, but it's very like vague.
Yeah.
I was like, is there a way to like add specificity to it to
Yeah.
give it a little bit of a more of a
When
punch?
the night or like
This is all well and good, but when we have to enter in, remember.
Because when everything comes back, it's confusion, it's noise, it's
when,
all that.
When we enter back, when the noise turns itself back up, or like,
ooh, if we could do a play on like what's a modern day play of like kind of returning back to like if what do we call it?
Rest inside our hands.
You know this won't last forever.
Need it to.
Yeah.
Just as long as we know that this is a place we can go. Oh, that rhymed. Speaking of rhymes now. Just as long as we know there's a place we can go.
This won't last forever.
Something like
this won't last forever.
You can't live in
we
this
don't
place.
need to it. We don't need it.
But
to.
we don't need it to.
Why don't we need it to? Because it's always there.
Because it's there when we need it.
This won't last forever. We don't need it to.
We don't need it to. Because we're strong. Because even like the strongest person needs building. Like rest is a part of rehabilitation. It's like an important part of that. So like if there's something to that degree of like, we don't need it to. Because we're stronger than we were when we entered. So
what about like
what do you mean?
Like that all we have to do is like just step away from everything, and all it takes is just you and I.
All we need is, because all we need is you and me.
So last forever. We don't need it to. We don't need it to.
As long as we remember. Something like that, like.
As long as we remember.
Needed to and me and you rhyme really good. I was like, I don't want to force the thing just to get it rhymes well.
As long as we remember. I almost want to rhyme truth with two, like and we can tie it back into the chorus because then this won't last forever. We don't need it to. Just remember, we always say, let's get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like going right back.
Always. Oh yeah, I like that. It leads right into it. Have that down chorus right after the bridge.
Yeah. We don't need it to. Just.
Well, this won't last forever. We don't need it. Where did she go to? Won't last
We don't need it to. And then to the G. Yeah.
Oh, there's a place we can go when it gets too loud. Or something like,
This won't last forever. We don't need
when
it.
we forget the truth.
We don't need it to. As long as we know.
As long as we know there's a place we can go when we forget what we knew.
What if it's like, as long as we know we can get out, as long as we can know that we can get out.
We can always. Okay, let's.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to go back into that chorus.
This won't last forever. We don't need to. What do you
This
know?
won't last forever. I just go to the C. We don't need it to.
Oh, okay.
Just as long as we.
As long as we know that we can get out.
Yeah, as long as we know
We can always get out. As long as we know we can always just get out of our heads. Something like,
Yeah.
as long as we know we can get out of. Just had that. We can get out.
I like that
of
cutting
our
short.
heads for a minute.
Well, let's do that. So let's do second chorus into the bridge, back to the chorus. So,
Okay.
let's get out of our heads for a minute.
This won't last forever.
I think they're like, this won't last forever. We don't need it to. Song is
Get out of. That we can always get. That we can always get out of.
Oh, okay, I like that. Do that again.
Okay. We needed to. Just as long as we remember for a minute. We'll keep on. Get out. Let's get open doors, let the light shine on you. Let it go, let the world keep on spinning. Find the rest inside our heads. We'll find the rest inside our heads. We'll find the rest inside our heads.
I guess it. All this. Sorry, people that are watching. We haven't.
Did we
paid
win a Grammy? What do people say?
We haven't paid attention to the comments. Sorry. Giving me so much life with those vocals.
Yes, right.
Okay, baby. Love you.
They basically wrote a song in an hour and 13 minutes.
Yeah. So here's the thing. For like 14 years, we didn't write anything together, and all of a sudden we push play on a stream, and now we realize we can co-write.
Here's what I've realized about the stream is it helps. The added pressure really helps kind of push along.
Yes. All right. So we're at 11:44. Do you want to play it once?
Yeah, let's play through.
All right.
You guys want to hear our song? Hey guys, we wrote a song. You want to hear it?
By the way, too, those people that didn't realize this, so this is a thing that I'm doing on my Patreon. If you don't know what Patreon is, we're actually writing a song in the moment. And then there's on the Patreon, you can sign up to not only be a part of this, but you can get the demo, because after we're off the air, we're going to actually record this, and so you'll be able to rest inside our heads. It's officially rest inside our heads.
It's easy just to put the hook in the chorus.
Yeah,
yeah. Let's get this song on a TV show. Wouldn't that be wild?
It would.
It's very much a possibility.
If it happens, there will be no question of when it happened. Like when
how brilliant!
I mean, yeah. All right. So we're we're gonna go through it once. Thank you guys so much for watching.
We're gonna auto tune this real quick. Let's put all the slappy production on it. Yeah, let's run through this song we just wrote an hour ago.
All right, and then after that, I guess at around 12 we'll get off. If you guys have any other questions, or I guess should we ask for like if they think like everything's good? Like if you're good with how it went and all that.
Oh, I don't care. I'm gonna do whatever I want, but if they want to speak into it, sure. No, I'm just kidding.
But if you have any suggestions about the stream, how we can make that better, this is like Nick is kind of the guinea pig to this whole thing. So if there's a way that we can do it better and you're like a techie or something and you know how to do it, please let me know. Okay? And Tiffany just sent us a bunch of unicorns. I think that means we're awesome.
That might have been Corbin. I don't know. Slow down the information. I got. Sorry. Slow down the information. I got all the facts I need. No need for explanation. Just be here with me. I've heard all your stories, and you're stronger than you think. You remind me of what's important for a minute. Open the doors, let the light shine on it. We can let it go, let the world keep spinning. Rest inside our head. We'll find the rest inside our head. So let's get out of our heads for a minute. Open the doors, let the light shine on it. We can let it go, let the world keep on spinning. Rest inside our head. We'll find the rest inside our head. This won't last forever. We don't need it. What do we say here? Did you write it down? As long as. Oh, yeah. This won't last forever. We don't need it to. As long as we remember. What is it? As long as we remember. We can always. As long as. I am. It doesn't need to be that G. It needs to be. We don't need to. As long as we remember, we can. As long as we remember, that we can always get out of our heads for a minute. Open the doors, let the light shine on it. We can let it go, let the world keep on spinning round. Rest inside, let the light shine, let it go, let the world keep on spinning round. Rest inside our head. We'll find the rest inside our head. We'll find the rest inside our head. Oh, we'll find the rest inside our head. We can always get out. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. All right, 11:51. We did it. We did it. All right. We had until lunch. Yeah. And we did it. And we beat the timer. So we're gonna head to Bob Evans. Bob's actually there. He's got some biscuits ready for us. No, he's working from home. He's got that social distancing going on. I'm going to sit in one booth, and Arthur will be 6 feet away from me in another booth. And we're going to toss tater tots in each other's mouth. We did do that. Constantly giving each other that's another Patreon level. You can watch Arthur and I actually eat lunch. Oh, we should do a thing where like in the summers we're like, yeah, hey, we're going to lunch at so and so.
If you want
People
to
can
come.
meet us for lunch.
Yes.
Okay.
That would be amazing. Yeah, you have to pay. We're not paying for you.
And we also get to bet who actually is coming.
Your background check.
Yeah. I don't just trust people showing up to Baja Burrito. It's just you and me and
All right.
I can't even think of a third person.
Yeah. All right. Again, so patreon.com/Arthur Alligood is where you can get this song, Rest Inside Our Heads, which that is your line. So, yeah. So the way this works is we're going to share the publishing and everything and Co-Pub. And then, Nick is probably going to get this on a television show.
It's both of us.
Yeah, but it's probably you because this is more.
You're the one who actually had a song on TV.
But no. Anyway, yeah, Bob Dylan's gonna do the next.
Hey, Arthur! I love lunch. Did somebody say lunch? No, who is? Do you know who the next person is?
I don't know, but the people I have in line are Julie Lee, Krista Wells. These are all people you need to look up and support their music, especially now because touring's not happening. Eric DeLong is a great writer, moved here from the band Waterdeep. He's an amazing writer. And
honestly, we'll probably do another one.
Yes,
we
we
can do
will.
another one.
We will. But anyway, check out the page. Bye.
Nice job. Bye. And the end.